If you are anything like me and are just thinking, man, I shouldn't have quit sugar. You got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors, this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. A happy Halloween to you. Yes, it is it is All Hallows Eve. Congratulations. We made it. Time to go out and spend a bunch of money on kids you don't know. No, I'm not bah humbugging it. I promise. My house smells like Willy Wonka's joint right now. It does. I'm cooking Halloween treats for intern News to take over to intern Sarah's party tonight, and for Queen Bee's kiddos as they're doing their stuff. So I am actually cooking and preparing a lot of good stuff. So yeah, I'll put up the recipe. It's fantastic. It's the easiest thing in the world. You throw it in the crock pot. I should probably tell you how to do it. What's up, Brendan? I should probably have to tell you how to do this. Wait, did you? Oh, has the X always been at the end of your name, Brendan? Has it always been there? Why did I miss that? I have jokes. I'm just going to keep them here. Okay, anyway. So these Halloween treats that I'm making are fantastic. You throw in the crock pot. Just get a crock pot out. And you put a whole bag of the semi-sweet chocolate in there. Then you put a whole bag of the dark chocolate and a whole bag of the peanut butter chips. And then a whole package of the vanilla candy coating bark stuff, okay? Put all in there. On high, 30 minutes, mix it up. Low, 15 minutes, mix it up. And then check this out. 3 cups of salted peanuts, a cup and a half of crushed pretzels, or just broken up pretzel sticks, and then a cup and a half of wavy potato chips. Mix it all up. Just take a spoon, smack it on a cookie sheet or a piece of wax paper, and just let it cool, and it's delicious. Unbelievable. Big hit. Big hit. So I'm making those right now. Yeah. Rando said numbers. All right. Threw the X on as a placeholder because someone else apparently has the username without it. Oh. Yeah. It's always like that. Try having a name Mike Russell. Jeez. I can't do anything with my name. There's already a billion micro. I remember when I was when I lived out in the East Valley, I was at a gym there, and there were 5 Mike Russells at that gym. Oh, all right there. Grizz is out there, and I walk on 2 feet. Nice. All right. Hello from my walk on 2 feet. I don't say the way that that's. I will not contractually. I will not say that. That's one of the few things that he didn't steal from me. He actually came up with that one. I think he came up with that one. He probably stole it from somebody else, but he didn't steal that one from me. So I'm going to go ahead with I walk on 2 feet. Yes. Anyway, at least on Business USA LLC. That's good. There you go. Always own that. Always own the LLCs and the domain names, and it's like just real estate. Anyway, making up some candy for the kids, and it's pretty rad. I love to make up the candy for my children, passing out candy later on to the children that I don't know. Because here's a little bag of M&Ms. Go away, you little snot-nosed brat. I kid. I'm excited to see this hood. I haven't been in this hood Halloween because 3 Halloweens ago, I want to say it was. That was the big shootout at Queen Bee Street. Oh, yeah. The 90 rounds of firing out in front of the house. Fantastic. Man, West Side. You got to be West Side tough, y'all. Yeah. And I did hear back from Kerr Farms. They said, oh, yeah, we got the side of beef for you ready to go. I'm like, what do you mean ready to go? I thought there was like a process here, and this is long drawn out, maybe takes a couple months. Yeah, I'm going to have to downgrade that to a quarter. I don't have enough room for that. I got to do like a 1-week eat down, and then, oh, yeah, crazy. Oh, yeah, Halloween's on Friday. Might be running out of candy. That's what you do. Turn the porch light off and just be done with it. Put a movie on and say, everyone else is on their own. They go buy their own damn candy at this point. No. Zen pouches might not be a bad idea for the parents. I used to be that guy. Used to be the guy that would have a cooler out there, and I just offer to the parents. I'm like, you want a beer? You're taking Traveler, buddy. You want one? Yeah. I was that guy. And I would expect the same if I'm walking my kids around. Hey, people, you want a drink? There's a lot of parents around that do like, shots for the parents and stuff like that, and that's great. No, you shouldn't get lit up and do shots while you're taking your kids trick-or-treating, for the love of God. A beer's fine. So it can't be Halloween. It wouldn't be Halloween without Queen Bee doing some sort of AI something. And if you didn't catch that.
Where is everybody? One piece won't hurt. Oh, that's good. Just one more. Guess I'll have to run an extra mile tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where is everybody? One piece won't hurt. Oh, that's good. Just one more. Guess I'll have to run an extra mile tomorrow.
Yep, that's what it's going to be looking like in my house tonight. Yep. I'm just making homemade mac and cheese. I'm excited about the cooler weather, and I'm just going to do something like that. I was going to make a chili or something like that, but it's not going to be that cold. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, so in Long Island, forgot actual Halloween day because it was like Halloween week at the college. I bet. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that wasn't AI. That was straight up real. Normally it would be a couple of candies at a time. I kid. It's like on Tommy Boy. I used to get donuts 2 at a time stuck right in. The doctor says I have what's called a bit of a weight problem. Let's see. Burn CDs. Oh hell yeah, dude, that's right. No. Okay. Anyway, let's get to this. This is something so fun because I'm into spooky stuff. I like the spooky stuff. I don't like horror movies or anything like that, but I am into the spooky stuff. So let's just have some fun with some spooky stuff on trail cams, just like we did last year, but we have a new batch fun stuff for us to chat about. But one of the scariest things I've seen are from one of my favorite shirt companies. I love Poncho shirts. Poncho Outdoors, I love their shirts. Their shirts are expensive, yes, but damn, they're gonna outlast you. Like if intern Nuge gets extra husky later in life, like dad, he'll be wearing these shirts. These shirts are amazing and have a lot of cool features to them. They're just strong. They're well constructed shirts. They're really well done, and they're warm as hell too. Some of the shirts are just, but they have Western line, outdoor line, fishing line. They got it all. Poncho Outdoors, and again, not endorsed by Poncho. I wish I was. Poncho, if you're listening, hook a brother up. I will barter. Just send shirts. I got you. Totally got you. I will wear nothing but Poncho shirts on the show if that's the case. Let's make that happen. Love Poncho. Poncho decided this is not Halloween. This is not a trick. Okay? This is something Poncho put out. And right away, I have nothing but respect for these guys because this is strong. There's a hunting shirt. They put out a hunting shirt, long sleeve hunting shirt in blaze orange and high vis orange. Okay? And they have cool names for each of their shirts. But this is why I have absolutely nothing but respect for these guys. This is what they decided to name their all orange hunting shirt. Yeah, there you go. The Dick Cheney. I can't think of anything more spooktastic than that. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Queen Bee's on there. See, this is what man, after I move that, can I share the screen, please? Oh, that sucks. There we go. There we are. The Dick Cheney. They have an orange shirt called the Dick Cheney. A hunting shirt called the Dick Cheney. So if you take it, let me see if I can go over here and change this up. So I thought, okay, if you went to a different like, because I thought this would be probably a better style called the Dick Cheney because it's more of a hunty look, but that's called the Heberonville, whatever the hell that is. So they literally made this shirt the Dick Cheney. I got none but respect for that. Yeah. I know. It's like I called Queen Bee Dick Cheney. That was not cool. Yeah. Sorry for the technical glitch there. But isn't that great? Poncho Outdoors has my loyalty. They have it all. They named an orange hunting shirt the Dick Cheney. I got nothing but respect for that. Yeah. Yeah, just skip through and avoid being within a mile of Dick Cheney. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Old Dick shot a guy. Like for real. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so as spooky, that's as spooky as can be. Could you imagine that? Yeah, what are you doing for Halloween? I'm hunting with Dick Cheney. No. Yeah, could you imagine needs some peppering, right? So could you imagine if they just had like a little, maybe like a black, like kind of splotch pattern on it, just little dots? Yeah, that's the Dick Cheney, orange and red. Holy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get to some spooktastic stuff on this is something I found that wasn't really spooky, but it was pretty damn cool. Check this out. Look at that's a trail cam. So understand the trail cam, it's motion detected. So it takes a picture. When it senses motion, it takes a picture, usually at night, because that's when these bucks are rolling around. So, by the way, beautiful buck. Holy mackerel, look at that thing. But it caught a lightning strike. It caught a buck looking at a lightning strike on trail cam. I can't even believe that's blowing me away. That is some crazy stuff. But I decided it was super cool. Yeah. I mean, where are you going to find that? I mean, if you're that guy, like you think all of a sudden you're Ansel Adams, you're like, I am going to sell this. I'm going to market this thing. This thing is fantastic. But on trail cam, just that instant, the camera went off and they caught a lightning strike, a big buck looking at a lightning strike. I gotta look at this again. Because I mean, just you have that 1 second there, and then everything's in front. What is this? I have to find out what brand that is. It's over here in the right corner, and I don't have my glasses on. Let's see if I can get to see. All right, Cutaback. Yeah, Cudde back. That's if I have to buy a trail cam, I'm buying that one. That is it, right? Yeah, you're right, Chris. It's hard enough get the strike, let alone that. And then everything's clear. It's not blurry. God, it's a great pick. It's a fantastic picture. Really is. But there are some spooky things. Let's see, accidentally crossed the property line. What the hell happened? Okay, let's get a hold on. Brendan has some. Okay, hold on. So on an ASU lacrosse team, parents were Cheney's neighbors. Oh, Baltimore Mara. Okay, got his ass kicked by Secret Service because he was lit after dinner and went into the backyard to pee. Oh yeah. Accidentally crossed the property line. Secret Service just jacked him up. Damn. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah. Mom was out. She's in San Diego, just on one of her little walkabouts, and she was just rolling on the beach, and she had about 6 Marine vehicles roll up on her and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, this is a place called Camp Pendleton, and you cannot be here." Just little old mom, just kind of walking along on the beach, just happy, maybe taking some pictures, maybe texting her son. Whole slew of Marine vehicles roll up. All right, let's roll into this. Let's get to the spooky stuff, shall we? I don't know what this. God, son of a! Look at that. No, look at the giant rack on that deer is insane. And then there's a goblin, demon, ghost child over here on the right. I mean left. Holy hell! See, that's when you just pack up. You see this. You have to go through the exercise of, okay, my hunting spot is dope. Look at the rack on that thing. Look at that amazing deer. They look at the neck. That's probably like 2-3-year-old deer. Got a giant set on it. And then you have a demon ghost child that's hanging out at your feeder. You have to decide whether or not to stay and have an awesome hunting property, or you're going to move because it's haunted. Let's see. Wait, no. I don't want to see Eddie Goodwin naked. No. That's not okay. Yeah, little demon, but little demon is I'm moving. I'm moving, y'all. There's no hunting property worth that. I'm sorry. I know I'll ruffle some feathers saying that. Nope. No. I've seen enough of the like Conjuring and all that crap. Hell, Pet Cemetery screwed me up enough. Hell, Exorcist screwed me up enough. Poltergeist, same thing. They all jacked me up. I don't watch any of this stuff. And I see this on a trail camera. I'm like, honey, Queen Bee, we're moving, sweetie. Pack it up. And she'd come in and go, oh, we should name her. That's what she'd say. Like, no, you can name her, but we're still moving. Still getting the hell out of here. This guy, not the greatest deer, but I mean, what the hell's going up here? Yep, nope, bye. Bye, goodbye. Bye and goodbye. I'm out of here. Yeah. Again, there is not a hunting property that's worth this. This is absolutely insane. Look at that. There's a alien demon dude hanging out right there. Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people do those trail, right? The tours, excuse me. Yeah, the tours. They're looking for all the kind of spooky stuff. I used to love the shows that they had where they had all of the C-list actors that hadn't been in any kind of anything for like 5 to 10 years. And they say, "Oh, my house is haunted." And then they send the house hunters over and they're like, "Yes, the spirit talks to me. Yes, the little child at the end of the hall speaks to me, is guiding me." Right. Because if you're a religious person, the good Lord Almighty gave the spirit world vision to every B-list actor and C-list actor in Hollywood to make this show, because that's the plan. Dear God Almighty. Yeah, you spent so much time looking at backpacking and hammocking legit. Well, yeah, you were just taking the wrong drugs, bro, or you weren't taking any drugs. Because I'm sure there's some stuff around that some of my buddies can hand you that'll make you see whatever you want to see. You can talk to dead relatives, everything. Ayahuasca. Hell of a drug. Is that what we call itself? Ayahuasca? Woo! I know one of my dearest people, family, brother to me, swears by it. Yeah. Yeah. Especially on wood tree. Oh yeah. All right, let's keep going because this is it's getting fun. All right, so let's see what this is. I don't know because these are all grainy and stuff on my screen here and I can't see. So let's see what we got going on here. What's this? Oh, okay, I do know this one. This is actually this is funny, but a guy freaked the hell out. It was successful, but this was a prank that was played on his buddy. You see the Velociraptor over there, just go ahead and going after some of the acorns, and you got to say acorn. Can't say acorn. Nope, acorn. Just the T-Rex, no, not T-Rex, the little Velociraptor going after that. Somewhere in turn, Beans just went, boo. Somebody called that a T-Rex. Yep, your dad called it a T-Rex. I'm telling you that much, yeah. But a prank, a good prank to have. When you're dealing with trail cams, you got to prank them. And I think some are pranks. Some of you just know, like this has to be. The claim is that this is not a prank. The claim is that this is real, that this is legitimate. I'm going to go with the no on this one. I'm going to go with the no. This is not legit. No. That's a Skinwalker kind of vibe. That's it. No. And not that I'm like, no, I don't want to believe this. That's a setup. That's somebody walking in front of a trail cam. I don't know what that is over there on the left, but that dude, it looks like he has Air Jordans on. So I'm going to go ahead and say fake on this one for sure. Strong LSD on the Mogollon Rim is an experience. There's at 3 a.m. when you and your buddy are making popcorn that your whole camp smells like butter and there are real animals to worry about. Yeah, that would be a good, yeah. There was another hunter mauled by a bear this week too. Dude, you just got to have your head on a swivel, dude. Anything you have, they want. They want food. And with the drought conditions and all that, they just want more food. I'm going to call this a fake. You know what I mean? You guys come with me on that one? That's definitely a fake, for sure. For sure. All right, what else do we got here? Let's go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Thing on the left, that's a deer just running away, but it's running away from that thing on the right. And if you can zoom in and just kind of think about what the hell could that possibly be? It's got wings. It's got 4 legs and like a demon face. I mean, that's no joke. My guess is that that's a tree on the other side of the feeder, and the buck's head is on the other side, and what you're seeing, it look like, I don't know. It's behind the tree and it's kind of lined up that way. I mean, yeah. Or maybe it is the chupacabra. We finally found the chupacabra. And you just have to find somebody crazy enough to interview about it. That's what we saw on our trail cam to chupacabra. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. But that's scary as hell. All right, do one more interesting little story for you. It's courtesy of Tequila Jim. Holy. That is the angel of naked chickens, or the angel of joke rubber chickens, that is coming down, that is descending from heaven to tell us to eat more beef. No? I don't know what the hell that is. But it's something. It's something winged. Or it is the patron saint ghost of hunting dogs. Come with me here. Come with me. 2 legs in the front, doggy head looking right at you, and that's a tail that's sticking up. And he's telling us to get more hunting dogs. Does everybody come with me on that one? Yeah? I'm going with it. I'm sticking with it. That is it. I'm going to say that is the ghost of hunting dogs descending from the heavens to tell us, ditch the trail camera and get you a good hunting dog. That's what I'm saying. We are going to see if Boone can become a hunting dog. Intern Beans and I are dedicated to seeing if old Boone can become a good hunter. I think Ozzy'd be fantastic. He's got to calm that little guy down. Good Lord. Like I call it, nuclear-powered fur missile. All right, Brennan says, scariest woods situation, accidentally hiking into the middle of an elk herd and realizing if they got spooked and took off, you're going to get trampled, dude. Absolutely 100% trampled. Holy cow, yeah. That's when you just walk out. You just treat it like a structure fire, you know? Just get low and find the nearest exit. Jeez. Oh, that's another thing they stole from me, Grizz. If I had a list. I had $1 for everything on the list. This was something from Tequila Jim. Let's see here, Tequila Jim. Got to open up my phone here. Should have been ready for that. Oh, okay. Nope, that's not it. He has his there we go. All right. Read in an Irish whiskey article. He called it an Irish trivia article. We're not stupid. We know it's Irish whiskey article. And said it was the old custom was to wear scary costumes on what became Halloween to scare away the ghosts and the pukas, not other people. So apparently that was it. You'd wear a scary costume to scare away ghosts. Like, not today, ghost. I want to find out what this is, though. Pukas. What's a puka? Let's see here. What is that? A puka. Okay. Legend of the puka. All right, let's figure this out. Irish legend of the puka. That is a scary ass. Holy hell. Hold on. I'm going to deny cookies. You. Now, look, every ad I have on my thing is a poncho shirt because I said poncho, you freaks. All right, this is what a puka is. All right, a puka, or Irish puka, goblin, is a phantom fairy, little fairy phantom, creatures that feature that are featured in Celtic folklore, fairy tales of Ireland. All right, so let me go ahead and I'll share this with you guys so you guys know what the hell I'm talking about here. So that's why we're supposed to do this. Now, it's not a show we get in Hawaii. I think that's what I thought it was, but apparently it is this right here. There we go. And again, now all the advertisement on my screen is going to be poncho shirts because we talked about the Dick Cheney. So yeah, so there you go. That is what a puka looks like. Let's just get these shirts out of the way here because let's get that thing. Yeah, that's what she looks like right there. All right. Halloween is satanic. Well, all right. Still delicious. Come around my house, man. I got these chocolates just going crazy. I made them myself. Like I said, freaking smells like Willy Wonka's joint up in here. Remember that it is not a tradition. It is law that if your kids go trick-or-treating, or God forbid you have to take your kids trick-or-treating, that you need to look through the bag with great care and make sure that there's a safe candy in there, not some unwrapped stuff. And if you master it properly, you can get the Snickers. If you just squeeze the bottom of the mini Snickers very gently, it'll pop out the other side, and you can reach in the bag and do that in the bag and say, oh, look, this one was unwrapped. Pro tip for you there. That works on several candy bars. So we do that. Just got to slide, just very gently, put enough pressure on the other side of the package, and it'll pop right out. Away you go. Do it one-handed. Is it, Lynn? That's your opinion based on fact. It's all good, dude. Yeah, but I think that even if it was rooted in that, I mean, if we want to get into the root of a lot of holidays, and buddy, trust me, you and I could have a great conversation about it because I love doing that. I love finding out why we have Christmas trees. That's scary as hell. Easter bunny and all this stuff like that. There's a lot of things that Christianity came along or secular society came along and borrowed some traditions from everybody. And this is All Hallows Eve. So kids aren't getting in their costumes tonight and drawing out pentagrams and stuff like that. So I think we're good. And my candy's banging. From what I hear, I don't eat candy, but I make candy for the peeps, for the kids. All right. Guys, be safe out there. Have a great Friday. Pass out as much candy as you can. And remember, the last man standing and last one to the door gets the whole bucket dumped right into their little thing. So treat them. All right. And Grizz, thank you so much. Good looking out. For those of you on Facebook, they were looking at the beer reviews and they come up in a weird can't load kind of thing. We're going to go ahead and fix that right now. Thanks for hanging out on the Go Show. We'll do this again on Monday. Happy Halloween, everybody. This is the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors. Beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a great weekend, great Halloween.